Do you know how many women walk through the world without realizing just how extraordinarily captivating they are? And no, I'm not just talking about physical appearance. There is something infinitely more powerful than that. I'm referring to that subtle essence. That unique way of moving, observing, expressing, and manifesting yourself that can leave a man completely bewildered, even if you don't notice it yourself. Carl Jung often spoke about this unconscious magnetism, the way certain energies draw others in without effort. The most fascinating part is that many women undervalue it. You might believe that because you don't fit into a certain established standard of beauty, you can't possibly be alluring. But what truly captivates is far beyond a slim waist, perfect makeup, or trendy clothes. It's that silent confidence, that authenticity that cannot be faked. That vibration you emit the moment you enter a space, without saying a single word, speaks louder than any gesture. Today, I want to reveal the clearest signs that you are far more attractive than you realize. These are subtle signs, sometimes so understated that you might not even notice how deeply they affect men. But believe me, we do. Stay until the end, because one of the signs is often overlooked by women, yet it's one of the most irresistible from a man's perspective. After this, you'll start seeing yourself in a completely different light. Sign 1. Men get nervous around you. This is one of the most genuine yet underestimated indicators. Often, when a man acts clumsy, avoids direct eye contact, or seems slightly uncomfortable, you might think he's uninterested. In reality, the opposite is happening. He's fascinated by you in a way he can't handle. Carl Jung described this as the projection of desire meeting inner hesitation. Your presence disrupts his usual composure. When a man is attracted to a woman who dazzles him, his body betrays him. He might touch his neck, adjust his shirt repeatedly, cross and uncross his arms, or speak faster or slower than normal because he's afraid of making a mistake. Sometimes he even falls silent, unsure of what to say. It's not about lacking personality or confidence. It's the effect your presence has on him. Some women don't just attract physically. They impose through their energy, beauty, and aura. Even an experienced man can feel out of his depth around you. If you notice that a man who is usually relaxed becomes tense, changes posture, or seems more focused on his actions than the conversation, know that you are having a profound effect. Most importantly, never dim your light to make him more comfortable. On the contrary, embrace that power. If a man gets nervous around you, it's because he sees you as someone worthy of far more than a trivial interaction. Sign 2. People glance at you repeatedly, even without saying anything. This may seem simple, but it is one of the strongest, most overlooked indicators. When a woman is genuinely attractive, even if she doesn't notice, the environment registers it. You might think you're just walking past someone, entering a cafe, or standing in line. But from an observer's perspective, something about you draws attention. That second look, the one after someone has already passed, is particularly significant. It means your presence made an impression that couldn't be satisfied with just a fleeting glance. That second glance is the most sincere confirmation that there is something extraordinary about you. And it has nothing to do with flashy clothes or meticulous styling. Sometimes it's simply your way of walking, your posture, or that calm yet magnetic energy you emit. It's not forced. It's felt because true attraction isn't declared, it's sensed. Many women overlook it, focused on their tasks, phones, or simply reaching their destination. But if you've noticed someone looking at you twice without saying a word, that's an unmistakable sign that you possess something impactful, something inexplicably powerful. Sign 3. You underestimate yourself yet constantly receive compliments. This is one of the clearest paradoxical signs that you are more attractive than you realize. It happens when you feel ordinary, perhaps on a day when you don't feel particularly beautiful, yet someone tells you that you look incredible. Maybe someone even says, I can't quite explain it, but there's something about you that fascinates me. That's not a coincidence. It's a clear reflection of the energy you emit without noticing. Carl Jung emphasized that our unconscious presence often has more effect on others than we imagine. This is common in authentic women who aren't obsessed with perfection, but unconsciously awaken something in others. You might feel that your hairstyle isn't perfect, that your outfit isn't remarkable, or that your body isn't ideal, but compliments still come. Why? Because your attractiveness goes far beyond what you see in the mirror. Men notice it in your voice, the way you speak, the way you laugh, and how naturally you move through the world. There's something magnetic in that authenticity. Sign 4. They seek you out for seemingly insignificant reasons. Many women don't notice this. But when a man is drawn to you and feels slightly intimidated, he will find excuses to interact. These may seem trivial, like asking for advice, a small favor, or an opinion. On the surface, it seems casual, but it isn't. That small reason masks a deeper intention. He wants to be near you without openly revealing his interest. It's subtle, often recurring, and can appear charming or coincidental. But if you observe carefully, those little moments, the questions, the calls, the text messages reveal a man's genuine interest. He seeks proximity, not just conversation. And it's not manipulation. It's instinctive, driven by attraction. The key is noticing the underlying intention behind seemingly ordinary interactions. A nervous smile, an unusual tone, or an intense look accompanying the question often signals what words do not express. He wants to be near you. Sign 5. Women criticize you without reason. This isn't pleasant, but it's important. True attractiveness, your energy, movement, presence, can trigger insecurity in others, particularly other women. Passive-aggressive comments, unjustified criticism, or strange looks often reflect how your aura makes them feel. When someone perceives you as confident, beautiful, or magnetic, it can highlight their own insecurities. Jung noted that projection often manifests in others' reactions to our inner strength. This doesn't apply to everyone. Many women will admire, respect, and want to be close to you. But when you notice unexplained judgment, remember, it's a sign of your impact, not a flaw in you. Your energy, your presence, and your confidence are creating reactions you might not even be aware of, demonstrating just how powerful your natural magnetism is. Sign 6. People smile at you without knowing you. Have you ever been walking down the street, at a supermarket, or on public transportation when someone, especially a man, gives you a spontaneous smile? No words, no conversation, just a smile. Sometimes shy, as if embarrassed you noticed. Other times confident, as if silently acknowledging, "Wow, the energy this woman gives off." That smile isn't random, it's a direct reaction to the energy you project. When a woman is truly attractive, it radiates. Carl Jung would say it's the unconscious communication of her inner essence. There's something magnetic in how you exist, how you carry yourself, and it draws people in naturally. That smile is an acknowledgement of your presence. A silent, "I notice you," without the need for words. It cannot be forced. It's genuine. So next time someone smiles at you without reason, understand that your authenticity is generating it effortlessly. Sign 7. Men in relationships look at you more than usual. This point can feel delicate, but is important. True attractiveness transcends availability. It's sensed deeply. Even men who are committed often find themselves subtly drawn to someone who radiates presence and feminine energy. It's not about provoking them. It's about their response to your aura. You may catch lingering glances at a cafe, a gathering, or walking down the street. These looks happen because attraction isn't limited to physical beauty. It's the energy they sense, something deeper, felt at a subconscious level. Sign 8. You receive attention on social media without trying. A casual post, no curated poses, No revealing outfits. Yet likes, comments, and reactions flow in. It's not about what's in the photo. It's about you. Authentic energy travels beyond physical presence, crossing screens and connecting with others in ways you might not even realize. Carl Jung often emphasized that unconscious forces and presence have subtle effects on the people around us. Your natural way of existing communicates far more than intention or performance. Sign 9. Men get confused around you. This is a sign often misunderstood. A man may show attention, seek you out, compliment you, then suddenly pull back. Days later, he returns as if nothing happened. It's not games, it's his struggle with his own attraction. When a man is deeply drawn to a woman who feels exceptional, he can feel overwhelmed, intimidated, unsure of how to approach. His withdrawal isn't disinterest, it's a response to his heightened feelings. Sign 10. You don't realize your own power. The most attractive women often doubt themselves, compare themselves, or feel unsure, while quietly making a profound impact. Your presence impresses without effort, your words resonate without trying, and your authenticity radiates power. When you recognize it, not from arrogance, but from calm certainty, everything aligns. Your body language, your energy, your gaze. Carl Jung's studies on self-awareness and presence affirm that recognition of one's own essence multiplies its effect on others. Sign 11. Your absence is noticed even more than your presence. Some women immediately draw attention when they enter a room, but others, perhaps like you, leave a void when they leave. The energy dims, the flow of conversation shifts, and there's an unspoken sense that something vital is missing. Carl Jung often described this as the imprint of presence, the subtle psychological and emotional impact a person leaves behind. You may not notice it yourself, but others do. That lingering awareness, the thought, "They're not here anymore," is a direct acknowledgement of your impact. It's not about being loud or overt. It's about how your presence influences the atmosphere. Sign 12. Silence with you isn't uncomfortable. It's intense. Few women realize this, but men experience it clearly. When you're truly attractive, your presence alone creates a magnetic energy that doesn't require words. Silence becomes filled with meaning. If you're with someone and there's a pause, yet he doesn't fidget, check his phone, or rush to speak, it's because your energy already communicates. That unspoken connection, that effortless intensity, only arises from someone who radiates depth, serenity, and mystery. Your very essence speaks louder than words ever could. These 12 signs reveal a profound truth. True attractiveness is about energy, presence, and authenticity, far beyond conventional beauty standards. Carl Jung often emphasized the unconscious influences we carry, and here they manifest in ways men feel deeply, often without consciously understanding why. Your power lies in being yourself, in your natural movement, your voice, your gaze, your calm confidence. Each sign points to an undeniable influence you have on others, a magnetic pull that can be bought, copied, or faked. Reflecting on these signs, notice how often subtle actions and energies convey more than words ever could. Men's nervousness, repeated glances, compliments despite your self-doubt, trivial pretexts for interaction, unsolicited smiles, lingering attention even from unavailable men, online recognition, confusion in their behavior, your underestimated power, the awareness of your absence, and the compelling silence all indicate an authentic allure. This is not superficial, it's deeply psychological. So the next time you catch someone staring, smiling, or hesitating around you, remember, it's a reflection of your energy, not their flaw. Accept your presence, your influence, and the quiet strength you carry. Don't diminish it to make others comfortable. True attraction, as Carl Jung would argue, emerges from the unconscious resonance of your authentic self. Your power is not measured by appearance alone, but by the unspoken impressions you leave on the world, the way you move through life, in the way people feel in your presence. If you take away one thing from these signs, let it be this: you are far more captivating than you realize, and it's felt deeply by those around you, whether you notice it or not. Recognize it, embrace it, and let it guide your confidence and authenticity every day.